Hi, for today's update on the Smart Remote progress, we've got the hard buttons working with my server and actually doing stuff. So for example, if you were looking at your HEOS, you would just play your transport control to play. And if you can hear in the background, we're now listening to Pandora. So if you wanted to skip a song, just skip forward. And you can see in our server log that we registered the button and ran a macro. And then speaking of macros, if you look at the Smart Remote, we've got user configurable macros like M1. So if you were to press the button and then you see that we registered the button, I'm going to hit the M2 button now, and you can see that we've got it so that you can see the which button that was pushed. Now the way that that happens behind the scenes, here, let me shut this off. The way that this happens behind the scenes is that we have a macro that we happen to call Smart Remote, and whenever the M1 button is pushed, then we run this macro called M1. So basically, if you look at the M1 macro over here, you can see that we're basically creating a message that says the M1 button was pressed, and it holds it open for 2.5 seconds. So that's an example. If you wanted to customize what the M1 button does, then you can put any kind of command you want here to run any macro that you desire. So that's today's progress.